Hey everyone, welcome back. Have you ever wondered why some JavaScript functions can be called before they are even written? Welcome to Hoisting, a quirky JavaScript feature that can save you or confuse you, depending on how you use it. By the end of this video, you will know what hoisting is, how it works with functions and variables, why function declarations and expressions behave differently, tips to avoid common hoisting mistakes. Let's dive in. First, let's make a quick recap. What's a function? Before we talk about hoisting, remember, a function is a reusable block of code that performs a task. Like for example, function greet, console.log hello. Now let's see what makes hoisting magical. Function declarations get hoisted to the top of their scope. For example, say hi, function say hi, console.log hi there. It works because JavaScript moves function declaration to the top before running the code, so you can call it before writing it. It's magical, right? Not exactly, it's just hoisting. Function expressions behave differently. For example, if we write similar code like saying say hello, constant say hello equals function console.log hello. It didn't work. Why? The variable say hello is hoisted, but its value, the function, is assigned only when the code reaches that line. So you can't call a function expression before it's defined. Arrow functions are just function expressions in disguise. For example, greet, constant greet, console.log hi. It didn't work because it's following the same rule. A function expression, hoisted variable, not the function itself. So always define arrow functions before calling them. You might be wondering why hoisting matters. Hoisting can be useful because it allows for organizing code top to down, lets you call main functions before their definitions, but it can also trip you up. Function expressions and arrow functions won't work if called early. Variables declared with let or const are not hoisted like var. So, quick tips for you. Use function declarations if you need to call a function before it's written. Use function expressions or arrow functions for callbacks, short functions, or block scoped code. Be aware of variable hosting versus function hosting to avoid confusion. That's a hoisting in JavaScript. Simple, fun, and sometimes sneaky. Next time you wonder why a function works before it's defined, remember, it's just hoisting at work. Now it's project time. Today we are doing a tiny interactive project to see JavaScript hoisting in action. By the end of this video, you will understand function hoisting, see how variable hoisting behave differently with let, var, and const. We will play with a simple interactive example to reinforce the concept. Let's get coding. We will create a mini interactive console app that calls a function before it's defined, tries to log variables before declaration, shows the difference between var, let, and const. First, let's get simple HTML setup. Like this. It just has a button with ID run button, and we call script.js. Now let's start coding JavaScript. Let's get the button element first. Constant run button equal document.getElement by ID run button. Now let's add event listener to the button. Run button.add event listener click function console.clear console.log hoisting demo. It's just text. Now let's do function declaration. Greet. Function greet console.log hello from a function declaration. So here we call the function before we define it. Let's try using function expression. Try, say hi, catch E, console.log error calling say hi before declaration e.message. Constant say hi equals function console.log hello from function expression say I. Because function declaration are hoisting, can call before definition, so it would work. But function expression, it will throw an error because it's not hoisted. So we can't call it before assigned. Now, let's see an example for variable hoisting. Add variable example inside the same click handler. Console.log var variable. And then let's define it. var variable equals 10. Yeah, it will show undefined. Try console.log let variable and let variable. Catch e console.log let variable error e.message. Then let's define it using let. Let variable equals 20. Do the same with const. Now let's see what would happen. Variable defined with var is hoisted, so it initialized as undefined, so it didn't show an error. But let and const are hoisted, but in their scope, so you can't access before declaration. You can play with it, like move the variable declarations above or below the logs, try function expressions versus declarations, experiment with arrow functions too. This makes hoisting visual and hands-on. So a quick tip for you, hoisting moves declarations, not assignment. Function declarations is fully hoisted. Function expressions and arrow functions hoisted only as variables, uninitialized. var hoisted and initialized as undefined. Let and const hoisted, but can't access before definition. And that's our hoisting mini project. Play around with it in the console and experiment. The more you try, the more you will understand hoisting in JavaScript. See you next. Thank you.